Before I started, I wanted to tell you that I'm gonna tell a story of the region of Mount Kelud. Do you know where Mount Kelud is? Yeah, it's somewhere in East Java. So let's begin. A long, long time ago, there lived a wise king of great Majapahit kingdom named Brawijaya. He had a very beautiful daughter named Dia Ayu Puspara. Her skin was soft like silk, her eyes was like stars in the sky, and her face was as beautiful as the full moon were. That caused many princes from the entire kingdom came to propose her. But as a great father, he wanted the best for her. So he decided to hold a contest that whoever can stretch the magic bow and lift this magic gong may marry the princess. When the day began, all the participants had used all their powers. But none of them had succeed. Even they broke their own backbone. Until a young man with a terrifying bull's head came along. My lord, may I join this contest? Brawijaya asked. Young man, who are you? And the young man replied, my name is Limbusuru. The king thought that he could never ever fulfill the challenge, so he permitted him. Limbusuru then came to the bowl and stretched it lightly. But how about the gong? Can he even lift it? Finally, he lifted the gong. All this spectacle gave applause to him, but the princess blinded with silence. Dad, I would never ever wanted to marry that kind of man. No! She was crying while running back to the castle. As the wise king, promises will be promises. Meanwhile, the princess cried in her room for days. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright covers kettles and warm woolen mittens. How can I get my moon lightened? Then, Castle's Dayam, or as known as Castle's maid, came along. My princess, I have an idea to cancel the wedding. What is that, my lady? How about you ask the Musra to build a well on top of the mountain just for a night? When the dog bites, when the bee flew, when I'm feeling sad, then I simply remember my new favorite idea. Then I don't feel so bad. Thank you very much, maid. Thank you. Then the princess came to Musura and asked him, Musura, if you still wanted to marry me, how about you go on top of the Mount Kelud and build a well just for a night? Okay, my princess. When they reached on top of the Mount Kelud, the Musura began to digging and digging. He can do the job very easily, and then just for a moment, it almost finished. Dad, I don't want to marry Limbusuru. The king wouldn't disappoint his daughter anymore, so he ordered all of his soldiers to bury him with a big rock. No! No! Don't bury me in this well! No! With angst and the feelings of betrayal, Limbusura screamed his curse. Yo, Brawijaya! Can
Kediri besok bakal pitok piwalisku. Kediri bakal jadi lali, Blitar dan dilatar, Tulungagung dan di gedung.
Do you guys know what does it mean? Well, it means that the Muslim promised to make the Kediri will be a river, Blitar will be a land, and Tulungagung will be a lake. The king was very afraid of his curse, so he began to pray every day to Mount Kelud. And people nowadays connect every single accident from Mount Kelud is Muslim's revenge. So that's all about the story. And the moral is that we can gain or one, we can make promises easily because everything happens with God's permission. Two, we have to keep our promises no matter what happens. And three, don't judge a book with a cover because there might be a strong power inside of it. Thank you very much.
Okay, you spend 6 minutes.
6?
Yeah, exactly.
6?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. Oh. Okay. Thank you. It's telling story actually because it was time for me to hear the story. But you got very out. Thing. So the question is, could you tell me the personality of the daughter?
Okay. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
bad. Well, she was actually a great woman, and she is such a good girl for her father. But because she was in dilemma, she became selfish.
Yeah. According to your opinion, is the prince wise to take Gendis?
Well, he was actually a wise king. A king.
The prince, I mean, prince.
The prince or
Princess,
princess? Oh, the princess? No, she wasn't wise because promises, the big promises, right? So whatever happened, she still have to marry the Muslim because she's